showing up as the builder name.
Yeah.
I mean, how else other than making more phone calls to county to get that rectified?
Who have you spoken with about it?
I have notes at my office. It's been a while since, but with this coming up, like I want to make sure that I'm getting them. Otherwise, I'm going to one builder on the street and another builder on the other side of town.
Have you gone in through the 311 number?
No, I think I was calling directly.
The way to fast track that is to make sure that you're speaking with our land records department. You can simply ask for land records and say, we have an issue about the ownership on these parcels. They have to correct that.
Okay, yeah, I kept getting transferred and transferred and transferred. No,
yeah, sorry about that. That's, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this is necessarily a question for you, probably not, but more for MLS. So for listings that we have, are those tax values going to be automatically fixed within MLS, or will we have to go in and manually do that?
You'll have your MLS listing, you will have to go in and manually correct the tax value.
Okay.
I was going to say something about realists.
Yeah, if we could just ask you that question. So somehow data comes from your company, from your department to First American. I don't know how you guys work that out, but they collect data from you. Are you going to continue to deliver that data to those third parties that you have relationships with during this entire process?
I believe that process will remain intact. Yeah, they get these massive extracts from us of everything relevant to what they need, the information they need.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
When you say that you get MLS information, you have someone on staff, are they a realtor and are looking directly at MLS, or are they getting reports from a third party? How is that information coming to you?
Realtor.
They're a realtor? Yes. Okay.
Is it going to be driving? Does he try to?
When there's a difference of opinion and value, what would you consider a great package to be submitted for consideration?
Well, I'm sorry.
If somebody is challenging something because of a difference of opinion and value, if for the appeal, what would you like to see in that package? What would be a great compelling package?
I would say a list of comparable sales that clearly indicate a range of value that is well below or above, as the case may be, what our assessment is. It doesn't even have to be an actual appraisal that's submitted.
Over 6 months?
I would say anything within the past year would be adequate.
The question I have is regarding the notices that go out. When you send out the revaluation notice, I guess sometime February the 5th, will you be updating the property tax card at that time based on that notice?
All the information on the property tax card will be finalized as of that notice.
Okay, so if we look at Polaris on on February the 6th or 7th, whenever after the notices go out, that should reflect the value of the property?
I hope so. You see, Polaris has to refresh its data periodically, so I don't know how much of a time lag there might be.
That would be important for us to know.
Right.
As you update them, as you send out the property cards, when will Polaris update so that we have an idea of what the values are?
Overall, for residential, what do you see as an increase? So we can at least tend to factor in what the tax basis may be for 2011.
That's going to be so variable, but our best guess at this point is that the median is going to be somewhere between 6% and 8% beyond the 2003 assessment.
then you don't know the tax rate.
So in theory, if we have a closing between now and June, and the seller's paying their share of the taxes, and the buyer's paying their share based on the current rate, then the buyer should have potentially a discount.
Not going to happen.
I mean, we don't know, but I mean, so, well, anyhow, it'd be somewhere around 5 or 6% is what you're saying.
Let's just,
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
let's just take one more question. I think, Jack, you said, no? Just one more.
Sometimes the physical address and the owner address is different. Where the notice goes?
Should go to the mailing address. If there's a problem, then we can address that to our land records, or they can change that.
Thank you, Chuck.